This time on Armored Core 6, we have new pants. Yay, new pants. Gonna be doing attack the dam complex and destroy the weaponized mining ship. One of these is much more interesting than the other.
Got a job for you, 621. You're joining an operation planned by Balaam HQ. Check the briefing.
Heard the good news from Walter, did ya? Good. Sit your ass down and listen. Balaam's moving in on the Gallia Dam Complex, one of the Liberation Front's bases. The objective is to destroy their lifeline and make those sacks of shit beg for mercy. I'll be sending 2 good-for-nothing maggots from the Redguns, Gun 4 Volta and Gun 5 Iguazu. You're just gonna be tagging along on ass-wiping duty. I'm assigning you the call sign Gun 13, a lucky little number that just became available. Gun 13, sound off!
No.
Good enough. Now go get ready! We're going on a field trip, kiddo!
Gun 13, huh? I'll stick with 621. Don't let the Redguns teach you bad manners.
Main system, activating combat mode.
Balaam Group AC Squad Redguns reporting for duty. Commence mission. Attack! Get in there, you maggots!
Great. An independent merc. Who's the wise guy who decided the Redguns should be taking care of some freelancer?
Who gives a shit? We'll handle this mission ourselves. One target destroyed.
Hey, freelancer. Then no one even told you why we're here. Well, us real Redguns are gonna go climb the wall. This is just target practice. When we're done, the locals' little base is next.
Gun 5, can't take yourself away from chatting with a tag-along? Why don't you start a sewing club together and stitch that damn mouth of yours shut?
Not much room to talk here because
That takes care of the frontline MTs.
this is a very talky mission.
Yes, you're not a total language. That takes care of the frontline infrastructure.
That was just the warm-up. Look alive, maggots!
We've got some hunting to go do.
Keep moving, 621.
Hope you're enjoying the field trip, kids. Don't wet your pants now.
Does this guy ever shut up?
Gun 5, no luck with the sewing club, I see. That attitude won't get you far on Rubicon. Hope you pilot better than you sew.
Just gotta take out another tetrapod, no big deal. Ironically, I think these are 2 of the most dangerous tetrapods in the game in these 2 missions. Mainly because they've got melee weapons. This time we're paired up with the Redguns, featuring G1 Michigan, G5 Iguazu, and G4 Volta. I don't like any of them. Well, I don't know. Michigan grew on me. Geez, you guys couldn't handle this without me? God. No wonder they need an escort.
One more target remaining, 621.
We've got another log to hunt right up ahead.
You hear me, you corporate vultures? The Rubiconians will never yield. You're going home in armored coffins. Forged in ash, we stand as one!
Yeah, there's our enemy AC.
It's barely different from an MT. Gun 4, you're not exactly cutting edge either. You want to be next on the scrap heap?
AP at 50%.
Dang.
Left.
Independent mercenary. Why be a mere pawn? What honor is there in serving corporations that exist only to kill and plunder?
No honor, just money. I would like to stop being a corpse.
Scavengers. Father, don't mind. I've failed you.
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed.
Gun 13. Guess you're not just tagging along anymore. Now hurry up and destroy that stinking old dam. We've got a job to do here. Looks like we got competition.
Lucky freelancer.
And we're done.
All targets destroyed.
Looks like my good-for-nothings were good for something after all. Field trip's over.
I mean, to be
Gun
fair,
13. I'll keep that lucky call sign open for you.
it was almost entirely me. Just to be clear. Oh, and we got our first part from All Mind, the Mind Alpha arms. They're pretty solid arms.
One new message.
You got lucky, Merc. You were the only warm body they could find. The Redguns are going to be first over the wall. Have fun watching from the sidelines.
Sure thing, Ikwazu. Alright, let's just go ahead make our emblem properly show up here. And let's get rid of that custom decal, our Raven emblem over here. Say somewhere right about here. I believe size 10 should be good. Is that readable? Yeah. All things on the surface. Great. Excellent. And on the right arm, we'll go ahead and put our other name that we've accrued so far. There, it looks good. Again, about a 10. Some minor adjustments. There we go. And to acknowledge our new insignia, we're now Gun 13 Raven. Let's take a look at those arms while we're here. Pretty good. Improved energy defense, explosive defense, better AP, load limit, firearm specialization. I don't much care for how they look, personally. And I'm not willing to sacrifice that melee specialization. But they are pretty solid arms for this early on. If you grab them, you can honestly just skip buying arm replacements. Speaking of replacements, can we get ourselves... Yeah, we can get that head, get our Mailander core. Let's go ahead and get our Mailander core. There we go. Looking spiffy. Alright, we've still got one more mission to do though. Destroy the weaponized mining ship.
Got a job for you, 621. This one's a request from the Arquebus Group.
Raven, this request comes from Schneider, an Arquebus subsidiary. The mission will take place in the Bonadea dunes of Western Belius. Our coral investigation there is being blocked by the Strider, a Rubicon Liberation Front mining ship. You are to destroy it. The Strider is a mobile resource base that was extensively weaponized by the Liberation Front. Call it the crowning glory of their efforts to militarize into an anti-corporate force. Your attack will focus on the Eye, a giant laser cannon connected directly to the main generator. It's protected by a shield, which is powered by auxiliary sub-generators. These should be your first targets. This concludes the briefing. Good luck.
Time for a little self-promotion, 621. Smash the Strider, and Arquebus HQ will be sure to remember your name.
So this mission is very reminiscent of the Arms Fort missions that were introduced in Armored Core 4 and 4 Answer. I believe they were in 4, but they're definitely in 4 Answer. Just absolutely massive targets. It's also an interesting exercise in paying attention to the briefings. This is maybe the only time it really ever comes up. But if you're paying attention to the schematics they showed of the Strider, there's a pretty critical weakness you can easily exploit.
Main system activating combat mode.
So the game expects us to go that way.
Commence mission.
We're not going to.
First, get through all that dust and make contact with the Strider.
So the Eye is mounted on the far end of the Strider. So if we approach it lengthways, we can avoid almost all of its laser attacks.
An unidentified AC. Must be one of the corporation's dogs. Activate the Eye. Burn them away. Yes, sir. Coral, abide with Rubicon. Abide with Rubicon.
It's going to have a lot of trouble shooting us through its own body. We're completely out of range of its attacks with the laser at this point. There is a convenient place to attack it from that we will be using. That is traditionally along the intended path.
Alright, now you're up close and personal. Take out one of its legs and bring it to a halt.
What? They evaded the Eye's laser?
All hands, prepare for close-range combat. Intercept.
Alright, that problem's dealt with.
Confirmed. Strider leg compromised. It's going down. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Alright, now we've got a foothold to get on the deck. Grab on and get to work on the sub-generators.
Close enough. Really want to get as high as we possibly can.
That AC pilot's no rookie. We can't take any chances. Decouple the rear.
Nope,
They're trying to...
We can't sink the enemy AC!
you sure cannot.
Remember, we fight for the Coral. Defend the sub-generator.
Don't intend to let you do that either.
Sub-generator destroyed. 3 to go.
Sir, we lost another sub-generator!
2 to go.
Remember the hardships that made us. Remember that when Rubicon burned, we endured. We're losing the shield, sir!
Just 1 left.
The Strider is the flagship of our war. Hold the line. Defend the ship with your lives.
Whoop. Nope. Alright, it's done.
All sub-generators destroyed. The ice shield is offline. Head to the front segment and hit the target. Now you've got the target in your sights. Time to finish this, 621.
AP at 30%.
The eye has taken significant damage. We're not through yet. Sir, the eye's in a critical state. Impossible. How? Sir?
Alright,
No response
we're
from
done
the
here.
eye.
We're just gonna leave.
No, we can't lose the Strider.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. And it looks like all that energy it was sucking up has nowhere to go. Move, 621. You need to get clear of the Strider.
1 repair kit remaining.
Alright, this should be good.
Damn hyenas. Devastating the planet. Oh, combined with Rubicon.
See that, 621? The Strider's blowing itself up. A fitting end for something built to fail.
You know, in moments like this, I'm just overwhelmed by how good of a person we are. I'm leaving.
You must be the handler, I presume, for the independent mercenary Raven.
Honored to make your acquaintance, V2 Snail.
I understand you want to join Operation Wall Climber. You do realize that disposing of some Liberation Front garbage hardly qualifies you. Know your place, you meager dog sitter. The answer is no.
I hear you're deploying V1 again. Must be rough only having one good pilot to rely on.
Oh? Are you suggesting your dog can take Freud's place?
You'll see. Just give us the chance.
Very well, then. We're also deploying V4. Who's been equally brazen of late. Let's see how they both perform.
One new message.
Raven, your work on the Strider deserves commendation.
I am thrilled to have issued you the request. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Archivist Group's mercenary liaison. V8 Pater, at your service. I think I'll enjoy doing business with you.
Okay, we've got some more training missions to do, turns out. Let's just tear through those real quick. We've got the reverse joint legs tutorial. Reverse joints are cool. They give you an extra big jump. And when you do a quick boost on the ground. Oh, is this not a reverse joint? It's not. It's the Nachtreirs. Dang. That's messed up, game. This is what I mean. Just talking about boosters and mobility in this tutorial. All stuff I've covered before, I believe. Just general theory on how to build an AC. Grenade cannons, also a valid way to get rid of shields. That'll be important later. And we got the Alula. And the Abbott FCS. And the VP-20S. Let's see, is the VP-20S the one I think it is? That's a pretty decent one. We'll take another look at it later. The Abbott FCS, though, is going to be fantastic for our purposes as well. No, we do want better missile lock-on than the Abbott has. The Alula, though. The Alula. These are really good quick boosters. You can easily use these boosters till the end of the game. We don't have enough energy to support this, though, so we will need to, in fact, switch to the VP-20S. And what's in the parts shop? We've got the Haldeman. Alright, we're getting that immediately. Laser rifle, plasma rifle, not a big deal. We're gonna pick up some vertical missile launchers for sure. Let's see, is there anything we can sell? Well, we could sell the mined alphas because we're not using those. We have it because we're not using it. Yeah, we're not going to use the link tie anymore either. Let's see if we can't get that second set of vertical missiles. And we'll go ahead and get the head part that I like, which is the VP-44S. And is that all the parts replaced? I believe so. Oh, first reverse joint set, the Cassuar. The head part put on. The Haldeman put on. And yeah, we're gonna need those vertical missile launchers soon. Let's get this other training mission done. Now here is the reverse joint. These are the spring chickens I believe they've equipped us with. But you get a little leap when you do a quick boost on the ground with these. It's real good. Got some plasma missiles. Plasma leaves a leftover effect. I got the laser rifle. Laser weapons tend to deal more damage, but very low impact. Whenever you're using a grenade launcher, do it from the air. That way you don't miss. The other concern to keep in mind with energy weapons is that they don't reload, they overheat. So if you use them too aggressively, you'll need to wait a while for them to cool down. But if you're using them conservatively, you'll always be able to fire them without reloading. Just what you prefer, honestly. Not who I was aiming at, but if I wanted to hit the correct target, I would have turned lock on him. Is this the Curtis? It is. Whoops. Wrong button. Ricochets. If your attacks are ricocheting, use a different damage type or get in close. One of the two. Never use this AC. It has 3 weapons that lock it in place when fired. Awful strategy. Alright, got the laser handgun. Cool vents. Was there anything else at the shop worth noting? Second laser handgun, dual missiles, plasma missile launchers, laser cannon. Laser cannon's good. No, I think that was it. Yep, looks like it. Alright, see you next time for Operation Wall Climber.